What did you think when I traded more gold and silver? Did you click off the YouTube and roll your eyes? It is Tuesday, October 1st. Oh, Halloween month, 2:57 p.m. here in the farm fields of Valparaiso, Indiana. Where'd we leave off? So this was Friday. We went through this purchase. I did buy 2,000 shares of AGQ. That's a 2 times bull on the silver. You know, that shiny metal we love. We do love it. Bought 2,000 shares at 41.36. Then before the day ended, I was like, you know what? I just want to go out into the weekend and just have a good time. Go down to Purdue, boil her up, hang out with Maya Coco, have a good time. So I did end up selling the 2,000 shares at 41.65, netted $580. And then yesterday I did buy 2,000 shares of SLV. That is a silver ETF, 28.51. Wow. Hasn't done much. It did certainly run up after that into the open today, but it's pulled back since, and it's at 28.58. So, but I did, and I'll show you this in just a moment. I felt like silver had a couple days coming up of consolidation, and I think we're into that now. I tried to buy AGQ again, started following it down, bought 3,000 shares at 40.69. And then I also bought 1,000 shares at 39.99, which gave me an average on this particular 4,000 share position at 40.51. And then in between that, I did buy another tranche of the SLV leaps, bought the calls, 26 strike. At the time, it was only 36 of those filled, but since then, all 50 have filled. In fact, so what did I pay for that? Let's find out so we can put it in there. The S to the L to the V. Yeah, you know me. You know me. Let's go here. Whoa. So we did get up. It did brush. You see there, 29.01 today, and then it's just taken the elevator downtown to the China and the town. So let's see. What was that? Okay, so there it is. 50 contracts at 595. I spent 29,750. 29,000. Let's put that here. $29,750 on those. So we're now up to 250 contracts, leap contracts. And then today, October 1st, I did sell off the 4,000 shares of AGQ. We had the average of 40.51 on that, sold at 41.64. And I'll show you on the chart where I sold, but I did net $4,520 bills there. And then with the SLV position, what is this? What is this? Trying to connect, reconnecting. Hopefully we didn't go dark, which is known to be done here on this inexpensive screen recording apparatus. Sold the 20 contracts of the SLV, and it was a very short trade. Put it on today, expires Friday, 29.50 strike, 20 contracts. Expiration, did put $460 into the skinny jeans, and then since then SLV has gone down a bit, which protects our position. Even though we're done with Devon, we still collected a nice $660 dividend. And then I've got Hood in here as a ticker, but it was Robinhood. They paid me my interest at $4,818 because we were carrying so much cash through September. Tried to make a little move on iBit. Bitcoin looked poised to me, but then it was just like milling around. So I just got scared and sold it. Lost $160. So I was fine with that because since then, Bitcoin, it did go back up and now back down. So it is lower than, let's see, I sold it at 35.43. And let's take a look at iBit to see what it is currently at. Would we say 35.43? 35.14. Oh, 35.06. So where's our sale? 35.43. So it wasn't a great trade, lost some money, but I definitely limited my downside there. I did have a stop loss in place, but I was like, but I had it. I'll show you where I had it set. Wait, no, go to IBIT. IBIT. So right here, this is when I'm like, hey, I think we're going to be heading up. But I continued to watch it, went down some more, and then back up. This, what time is this? That doesn't seem right. I'm talking out loud. Or was it this one? No, that's definitely not it. Where would it be? Oh, was it down here? Here? You don't even, can you explain what you're looking at? I was trying to look at where I set my stop after I made the purchase. Anyways, we got it right. It did go up. No, that's not that's not where I bought. Confusing myself, obviously confusing you as well. Anyways, I put a tight stop loss in there, but it was set at 35.15. I made the purchase at what? 35.51. And I set the stop at the low of the day at the moment, which was 35.15. But then when I was watching it, it went all the way down to 35.17. And I'm like, oh, here we go. Then it started going back up, and I'm like, enough of that. Got out at 35.43, limited my loss to 160. So what are you going to do? We'll take that. Let's go back to the big board. I think we have an all-time high to write down. We do 2256. So 2256 on this October 1st. 2.256. All-timer 2.256, mostly in cash right now. We do have the 250 leap contracts, which are showing we're up 2,000 on that. We've got the AGQs expiring next Friday. It's a $38 put. That may AGQ currently at 40.96, but that could be tested if my current thesis plays out that we should have a little bit of a consolidation in the silver. Now, again, what's going on with the Israelis and the Iranians now could throw everything into chaos. So we'll be watching everything closely. There's our SLV calls for this Friday. They're up $160. And then our AGQ calls that have been on the board, we've rolled them already a couple of times. It's showing that we're up $3,000 or 56% of the total profit. So I think the 42 calls should be in business. However, the flip could be simple, which is, oh, golly, the S&P sells off, NASDAQ begins to sell off, everyone's fearful, but then they fly to safety and they're like, this gold and silver is looking pretty good. Looking pretty good. So that would be that. Here is what I was looking at on the silver. So we bought yesterday. What was it? 40.51. Now again, that's AGQ and this is silver that we're looking at. But I watched the silver, which obviously then AGQ essentially makes double the move, whether it's up or down. So I'm like, hello, you're a genius. You're brilliant. Look at that move. I was just raking cash. Then it was like, whoa, big candle down. And I think it was in maybe the 3160s, maybe 31 mid 60s. And I'm like, I'm out. Pulled the plug on the AGQ and locked in that really nice profit. I mean, that was a one-day trade and ended up at 48. Nope, that's not it. One-day trade and ended up at $4,520 in one day. And we'll take that all day, every day, twice on Sunday. That's what's going on. Just wanted to check in because we weren't able to talk yesterday. Locking in that all-time high officially in the video with you. And then I'll just be keeping a close eye. I'm just mainly focused on silver right now. Long term with the leaps, which are emotionally sound type of trade, and then just making moves on the AGQ because I'm definitely a super bull right now on silver and gold. More silver right now than gold. I'm watching Bitcoin just fall out of bed. Let's go to the Bitcoin and just see. Oh yeah, there we go. So what's the low of the day according to this? T1110. It's trying to challenge that. Oh, and this is the other thing, because what I was watching was I got on here a 20-day moving average, and it's tracked it very well. We fell off here, and I'm like, that could be a nice little setup. And I think this must have been where we were making our move on IBIT right here. Right about there. And then we did like, hey, it's going to make some moves. And then it was like, wait a minute, hold your horses, let's get out. So we did, and it ended up being the right move to get out. Wrong move to get out or get in the first place. So that's what I'm following. So yeah, maybe a few more days, or yeah, could be through the rest of the week consolidation with gold and silver. But I'll be watching those charts, having some fun, trying to make some moves. I was looking at Craft Auctions earlier. This is a local auction house to me, but he has like five spots in the region and a little bit into the couple hours away type of Indiana scenario. But I was like, what if I turn my Fortress of Solitude into kind of like a sports memorabilia slash, what do you call it, pop culture type of thing? Like I was taking a look at this Elvis action figure. It's true. I said it. It's a 12-inch action figure. It's currently at $1. The 68 comebacks at $4. I'm not saying that's what they'll be when this auction is nearing completion, but I just got my eye on a number of things. I was trying to make a mental list. Like, love to have some Happy Days memorabilia, maybe Mork and Mindy. What else? Laverne and Shirley, Elvis, E.T., old McDonald's stuff. Like remember when we used to collect like the hamburger and the McDonald's commemorative glasses? Get a Coca-Cola in there and a free glass McDonald's cup or glass, I should say, for $1. Those were the good old days, weren't they? Maybe bring some of that back into, and that's part of what I do with the sports cards. It just, when I look at them, they make me smile. Well, I've showed you the Barf and Bart, Garbage Pail Kids, all that kind of thing. Just rambling on here for you. What is today? Tuesday. Got a little bonfire action on Friday at my brother's house. Probably be about 20 of us there celebrating his birthday. He does it every fall. His birthday is September 22nd. So we'll do that on a Friday. And in the meantime, I'll just keep checking back and saying hi to you. Go back to the big board. Trading is over for the day. Have an incredible evening. Hope you're having an amazing start to the week. Like, subscribe, comment, share with a lovable friend, and I'll see you in the next video.